What if a rich person and a middle-class person both received $100,000? Imagine this. Tomorrow morning, you wake up, grab your phone, and check your bank account. And suddenly, you see an extra $100,000 sitting there. No lottery, no inheritance, no catch, just $100,000. Now imagine someone else receives the exact same amount. One person is middle class, the other is already wealthy. Same money, same opportunity, same starting point. So here's the question. 5 years later, who do you think ends up wealthier? Most people would say they both should, but that's almost never what happens. Because money doesn't change your life, your decisions do. Let's start with the middle-class person. The moment they see the money, their mind starts racing. I finally need a new car. My phone is getting old. We deserve a family vacation. Maybe it's time to upgrade the house. And honestly, none of those decisions sound irresponsible. Most people would probably do the same thing. After all, you've worked hard. You've sacrificed. You deserve to enjoy your success. So, the spending begins. Not all at once, just little by little. A new phone, a nicer TV, a vacation, some online shopping, a few expensive dinners, maybe even a brand new car. Every purchase feels reasonable. Every decision feels justified. But here's the problem. None of those purchases create more money. They only consume it. 6 months later, almost all the money is gone. The excitement is gone too, but something else quietly stays behind. A lifestyle that's now more expensive to maintain. Without realizing it, that incredible opportunity slowly disappears. Now, let's look at the wealthy person. The moment they see that same $100,000, their first thought isn't, what should I buy? Instead, they ask a completely different question. How can I turn this money into even more money? And that single question changes everything. Because instead of spending the money, they start studying it. They ask, where can this money grow? Not, where can this money go? Maybe they invest in a small business. Maybe they buy equipment that generates income. Maybe they purchase shares in great companies. Maybe they learn a high-income skill. Or maybe they use that money as capital to create something entirely new. At first, nothing looks exciting. There are no flashy cars, no luxury vacations, no expensive shopping sprees. In fact, from the outside, it almost looks like they did nothing at all. Their friends might even think they're being too careful. But the wealthy person isn't chasing excitement. They're building momentum. 1 year later, something starts to change. That business begins making a profit. That investment starts growing. That new skill opens doors to bigger opportunities. And slowly, the original $100,000 begins creating even more money. Now think about what's happening. The middle-class person spent the money once. The wealthy person gave the money a job. Instead of disappearing, it started working. And that's one of the biggest differences between rich people and everyone else. The wealthy don't expect money to solve their problems. They expect money to produce more money. Fast forward 5 years. The middle-class person barely remembers where the money went. The phone has been replaced, the vacation is just a memory, the car has already lost value, and life looks almost exactly the same as before. But the wealthy person doesn't just have the original $100,000 anymore. They now own assets. They have income coming in. Their investments have grown. Their business is worth more. And every year, their money keeps working harder than they do. Here's the truth that most people never realize. Rich people don't become wealthy because they receive more opportunities. They become wealthy because they make better decisions with the opportunities they already have. Money is never the real advantage. The mindset behind the money is. Because money is just a tool. Put that tool in the wrong hands and it disappears. Put it in the right hands and it builds wealth for years. So if someone handed you $100,000 today, don't ask, what can I buy? Ask yourself, what can this money build? Because the answer to that one question could completely change your financial future.